remember how was your college life?
Yes.
When I was high school, and I discussed this question with my friends, and in our picture, we think that the life there should be full of the challenge, fun, and also we will be so excited about that. And in our mind, we also guess that the people there are so positive to join a lot of clubs or students organization. And after a few years, we just get into the college separately and having a totally different life. She quickly became a member of a student association, and which the place that made her learn a variety of friends from different backgrounds and ages. It seems like that he actually achieved the goals that we have met before, but by herself. Talk to my college life, I majored in landscape architecture, which is a department can classify it as a design subject. So if you ask, what is the common experience about being a student studying design subject? And I will say everyone will have their own understanding. But for my opinions, I think that studying in design subject is actually a test of the limit of how long could people go without sleep. So have you ever tried that stay up late all night?
Yeah.
Yes. That is a very bad experience, right? And I find there is a very interesting thing. Once you get try to stay up late all night, then this will keep happen for more than one time. It will happen 2 times and 3 times, and it actually changed the way I counting time. For example, if I have to hand in my work in about 10 a.m. tomorrow, then in the past I was think that, oh, if I can sleep for about 5 hours, then I will still have 9 hours to finish it, right? But now, then I will say that I still have 14 hours to do that because I won't counting the sleeping time. So after the first year in my college, I actually feel a little bit depressed because I am curious about one thing, that what I have been through is actually a normal school life. When I talked to my friends, he said that, hey Elaine, I still think that you can do the thing you want to do. I know it might be very hard and you will be super busy, but what you have to pay, then you will gain something. So I listened and I also did it. So after 2 years, I finally start my journey in my dream college life. But be honest, those time was so crazy and so busy. So after I graduation, I can't wait to throw away about all those painful memories. So could you imagine how I glad when I graduate from school and start to work? Because students and classmates told us that once you go into the society, then you will be a little easy to be a student. Because at least for me now, that I can arrange my weekends, that I have a better life quality, and the best thing is I can make my vacation back. So I don't know why, but the teacher like to ask students to hang in our joy after the vacation. Probably they think that we can have more time to do that, but it turns out to be that we will spend all our vacation on finish our work. And once I feel a little something wrong was the time when I look at my punch and see that I have been working overtime for more than 1 week. And I still feel frustrated about that because I can't handle the things that I can't do. The things that happened to me. And my colleague noticed that he came to me and asked me, "Hey, Elaine, did you need help?" And he does really provide some tips for me and help me to get through those hard times. But somehow I can still cheer myself up. I still feel blue about during those days. So my friend noticed that, so he decided to have a talk with me. She said, "Hey, Elaine, I know you, and I also know that how was your college life. If you can make it at that time, then you can make it at this time." And what she was said was totally bring me back to those memories. I still remember the times. There was a time that I don't know what is tired, and I put a lot of effort in my in my work, but also I attend the non-profit organization at the same time. So I think, hey, that is right. If I can come through the times that I can overcome the challenge right now. So sometimes when we look back those memories, we will think that the memory is full of the pain and the miserable. But it somehow it actually become the way that me to think about what we have been through and bring a better me back. Toastmasters.